Very interesting team comps we got going on here. So, okay. How I play this map is you want to stuff this choke as much as you can. You want to try and prevent them from coming out. So, I like that you're not taking poke, you're playing the cover. I like that a lot. But you can kind of get a little greedy and try and play this corner instead. Try and prevent them from going through this choke. This choke, I've seen many 5Ks from Doomfist. It's very, very powerful. If they choose to keep pushing here, it's pretty much a team wipe if you're just sitting here and they can't push you out. You can also choose to drop to this health pack if you need. It's just very, very strong. So yeah, let's see. So they're doomed going for it. But he kind of goes too far. Do you know what? I mean, I kind of said it, but he made the mistake of pretty much not slamming on the corner, and he walked in for some reason. Really, what he should have done is just slammed here and then played right here. And this pretty much makes it so that you have to leave. Because your team can't help you, and the rest of his team is probably coming to help, and yeah. So I would have liked to see you do this. He tried it, and his execution was bad, so he dies for it. Good peel from you. I like that you recognize that he can die here. Yeah. Good timing on your block. I like that. Yeah, you're playing this very well. I love how you're playing this corner. This is exactly what you need to do. Good reaction to jump out there. So basically, punching in, the only thing you really need to be worried about on their team comp is their Doom Punch. So if you know he has punch on cooldown, then you're free to go and fully charge your punch, and you can just send it. So that's the only thing. But you haven't been canceled out of it, so that's good. Step a bit, but it's fine.
So I know he's in my back line, but I'm still staying here.
This is perfect. This is exactly what you should be doing. Yeah. You charge your punch a little early, but it's totally fine. You're a little low. Something you could do is quickly grab... Oh, well, that's about up here. But I was going to say, quickly grab this health pack, slam back up here, and then you can go for another punch. Or, like, I probably wouldn't go for the punch right away, because you don't want to be without cooldowns, but especially if you miss your punch. So, yeah. But what you're doing right now, perfectly fine. This is very good. You're stuffing them in the choke. Their Doom is going to have a hard time getting value, 1v5 into your team, or 1v4, because people are spread out. He's going to take poke from multiple angles. Their team is stuck in this choke, and they can't do anything. So this is very good for me. Oh, you do end up dropping, and this is good. Nice. Push right. It's fine. Nice.
Meteor strike! Meteor strike!
I think you're playing this very well. I see you're waiting for the enemy Doom to block to punch him. You're saving your punch. That's very good. Okay, you hit the bounce. I see. I like that. I like that.
Lost my touch.
Excellent.
So like right there, would you have just ignored the Doom and just focused on that?
Yes,
choke?
I would have done exactly what you would have done. You executed that very well. I'm very. I definitely see improvement already. You're playing corners a lot better. You're not focusing the tank. You're going on their backline a lot. I like this a lot. In the Doom mirror, you kind of want to be just trying to go for their backline the whole time. Sometimes the enemy Doom will chase you, and it can be pretty annoying and effective. Like, Doom is honestly one of the hardest counters to Doomfist. He counters himself because you can just stun him out, and it can be pretty difficult. So if their Doom is chasing you, I would recommend trying to still go for their backline, but you just need to be super aware and try and live. Like, as long as you live and you're in their backline and their Doom isn't making space, you're just gonna win. That's just how it works. So you need to try and pressure the backline. You don't necessarily have to get any kills, but you just need to pressure the backline and live. And that's if their Doom is just hard chasing you the entire game. Which a lot of the times, I feel like they do. It could just be me. The enemy Doom is trying to get a Doom diff, but that's what I notice. What rank is F-Man? You were plat 1 or low diamond? Or, have you-
Yeah, it was diamond, and this is, I think, plat 3.
I see. Okay.
What? I always dress up.
You
I
can't
don't
be
want to talk about
Cyborg
this
Ninja
15-game
every
lose
year.
streak.
It's okay. You're learning. It happens.
Cyborg ninja in the hat.
I definitely see improvement. You just need to keep going.
Capture the objective.
Hi.
I like this. I like this a lot. This not so much.
At least try. Rally here.
So what do you think your issue was this fight?
So, obviously, I was staying on point, but it just felt like I had lost too many people, and we needed to back up.
Yeah, I think going for the Pharah, I mean, it's honestly fine. It's not too bad. It's acceptable. Like, you're making space for your team by having her look at you instead of her team, which gives openings. Pretty much occupying 2 people. But I probably would not fight the Doomfist here. Like, you just don't want to fight him. You were here, and you got kind of low. I probably would have taken this health pack. Probably would have just tried to go on the backline from here.
How would you have initiated from there?
From here, if they're looking at you, you can try and slam like this corner. This is good. If they're not looking at you, you can just try and like walk up and punch them. Maybe they're probably gonna look at you. So slam here. Try and play this cover. Poke them out. If you see an opening, you can go for a punch further. If not, and you're getting like if let's say their Doomfist backs for you, then you can go even further. You can go for this health pack. That means their whole team is gonna be back. Your whole team has the point. This is just one for your team, but Yeah, I probably just start here. If they push you
Are
out,
you
you can. Yeah.
when you're choosing a target here? Are you looking at who Mercy is healing and then choosing somebody else? Let's say everybody's at full HP.
Well, here I'm not really choosing a target. I'm kind of like, yes, the slam probably would hit both of them. Um, Whoever's lowest, I would probably just try and kill. But you're probably not gonna kill either of them. Really, you're just trying to get them to look at you and have have impact. Like, yeah, I mean, of course, it's nice if you slam this soldier here. I mean, it obviously would have been a little later, I think. So I don't know if you would have been low. I don't. Where are you? Oh, you're already here. But yeah, I mean, someone's focusing the soldier, causing him to be low. So if you're also with him on the soldier, then there's a good chance he dies. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about targeting someone like here right now. I mean, in general, of course, you do want to worry about that, but like this fight specific or like this engage specifically, you kind of just want to slam the corner. You could also like slam here and try and get more. And then just like block back to this corner, but you of course want to be careful with their Doomfist punch. You don't want to get punched out of your block if possible. You could also use your punch to back up. So yeah. I think going back here is fine. I did end up killing their soldier. The thing is, I would not back for this Doomfist. I would press W, try and help my Genji. He's trying to just to stop the res or go for their Zen. If you're here with him, you pretty much win. Even though your support ends up dying, I think you have a way better trade in the backline, just walking forward here. But instead, you choose to focus their Doomfist,
least try.
and it doesn't get anything done. I mean, you can already see the first round. I don't think you fought the Doomfist at all. The second you fought the Doomfist, you lost the fight. That's you can see it. That's fine. So you're a little indecisive here. You get your punch charged. I would immediately be trying to look for an off angle on their left side.
So where would you go?
Literally just walk. You literally just walk here, charge your punch, and maybe punch someone. It's even better that their Doomfist uses his punch on you here. That's like such a good opening, because then he can't counterpunch you. He can't do anything to stop you. So that's kind of a blunder from him, trying to punch you here. I would just run up instantly and try and punch someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I should be up there right now on the point.
Because they're all looking at the left side, you want to go at the off angle. Your team is also left side, that's why they're looking left side. So I probably would have rotated back main. You kind of missed your opportunity to go left. You kind of wanted to go left as soon as their Doom punched you. Then you go left. But then their whole team walked left. Then you just go main. You go main,
Okay.
you look for a punch, you get a fat punch right here, and you win the team fight. You just want to go, you don't really want to be stacked with your team. You want to see where your team is, and you don't want to be directly on top of them. You want to be causing a threat from a different side. You kind of just spectated that fight, but it's okay.
Join with me. Hi.
So this
now
is
that my team is here, I should be rotating to another spot?
Not necessarily. At the start of the fight, it's okay to be with your team. As the fight progresses, you don't really want to be stuck. Um, like going out together is okay because like they can't see you right now. Like you kind of hesitated. You were looking um at where they are, which is okay. They were all kind of left because I think they knew that you were here probably, so they knew you were gonna walk out here, so they're all looking. Um, kind of dangerous, but you could have tried to just run for this health pack. And if they continue to chase you, you run for this health pack. Um, but yeah, it's pretty difficult to walk out of this choke. I would not recommend going out of this choke. What I like to do on attack is either go all the way right, and then you can instantly play this corner, play this corner. It's pretty good. Or you can walk main and slam to this area. Wait for your cooldowns, then you can look. Here, there's not very many options, so I hope I see you rotate away. Close. So they weren't looking at you anymore, so it was fine to go out. Because I think one of your teammates was in there already trying to go, but that's kind of why you were able to walk out without them all shooting you. Good dodge. I like that. Nice try. Yeah, if you're the first one to walk out, I would not recommend going left. Okay. Make sure she can't res.
No less than I deserve.
Nice. So, yeah, I think you're a little too tunnel visioned on their Doomfist. If this is me, I punch their Mercy out of the res, and then I'm instantly walking forward. You're up 1. You're up 2, actually. There's no reason for you to sit here and fight their Doomfist. You're not going to get any help from your team. Their soldiers just shooting at you with a pocket. I would instantly either slam here, a little more dangerous because you don't know where your team is really. But honestly, I just take this health pack. I would just punch this Mercy, slam to this health pack, walk up here, and you're up 2. Anything you do pretty much to do to their soldier, you just win. So yeah, you're a little tunnel visioned shooting their Doomfist here, and it probably makes it pretty difficult for your team. So I noticed you mirror the Doomfist ult a lot. It's like I don't do it personally, but it's okay, I guess. I don't know. I probably wouldn't do it because
I have pretty good success doing this.
yeah, but as you get higher, their Doomfist isn't just gonna land inside your whole team and then have you land on top of him. Like, if their Doom notices that you mirror his ult, he's just gonna land, like, somewhere you don't expect. Like, and then you basically just waste your ult and you're chasing him. You just don't want to chase their Doomfist. Like, yeah. Yes! Oh, well, good luck, but he wasn't there. I like that you tried to go on him. That was good. I think he just ulted in spawn. Good reaction time. So going in here is a little
Stay out of my way.
ambitious. I would kind of just, you want to create the kill box, right? You want to make it so that it's hard for them to walk up. You are making it hard for them to walk up by like trying to go in here, but it's kind of in a spot where your team can't help you at all. And it's the start of the fight as well. So their whole team is going to be looking at you while none of your team is going to be able to help you. So I would just play one of these corners, wait for their Doomfist to walk up, maybe go on their, maybe he goes on your team. Then that gives their team a false sense of security. Like, okay, there's no one here if he didn't shoot you. Then you just get an easy punch and team kill. It's, yeah.
And you're initiating that kill box with a punch.
Yes, I mean, you have your punch, and there are a lot of good corners, or good walls for you to punch them into. There's this, there's this. If they're standing here, they can hit this. So, yeah. I mean, a lot of times, knowing when to engage with punch or slam. Most of the time you want to engage with your punch, especially if you have empowered punch. If you have empowered punch, you almost always want to engage with punch. Yeah, unless they're on like high ground where you go for slam punch, you know. But you want to try and engage with your punch if there's like a wall they can hit and it's like useful. Even if not, there's still good times, but yeah. So, okay, you are playing here. This is good. I like. Good job. Nice. I probably would have punched the Zen a lot earlier. It's okay that you didn't, though. You still made it work. I like that you took the health pack. That's good. Okay, so it's kind of a small thing. I'm totally fine with you going to their spawn. I love going to their spawn. I do it a bit too much, but when you don't have cooldowns, it's okay not to just try and walk back. Like here, you're kind of panicking. You don't have your slam yet. You know you want to save your punch, so you're kind of just like trying to walk to get to cover and wait for your slam. Here, if this is me, I'm dropping down here, and I'm literally just standing still and waiting until I have my slam, so that I take way less damage. I'm just not in the open. So, yeah, that's kind of a small thing, but it'll add up, and it'll make it harder for you to get punished. Yeah, play the cover. Seems simple, but it can help a lot. Also, if you're in the open without any abilities for some reason, just 80 strafe in the open. Like, make it hard for them to hit you. If you don't have cooldowns, you're not gonna be able to just walk back to cover as you get higher elo. You're just gonna be dead if you're just walking in a straight line trying to get to cover. Just 80 strafe, try and live. You know, do whatever you can, do a little dance, and try and wait for your ability to come back. That'll make you a lot harder to kill than just walking back to the cover. Your abilities come back very fast, so you'll have something soon.
Thank you.
Okay, that makes sense. So here I'm thinking main didn't work. They're probably going to try and go left or right.
That's good. I think you engaged a little too early. A lot of the time, like here, you're trying to go in here. It worked when you stood here. Here, kind of the same thing. You want them to walk out first. You want your team to be able to follow up. So here, you want them to walk out. So if they don't see you, a good spot could be just right here. They walk out, you punch them into your team, and they're all dead. Or if you're stuck here, you can just play this. You can play this. Look to punch them. If you have your ult or you're feeling a little dangerous, you could even slam above and cancel it, so you get more height to get over the roof, and you get a punch here, and they're all dead. So
Wait, canceling slam lets you go higher?
yeah. So I'm sure you know, slam into punch. If you cancel it right away with your punch, you'll go higher. I think you do know that, because yeah, you want to be careful of that. getting your block canceled, pretty much you just keep their Doomfist punch cooldown in mind at all times. That's really helpful.
Pass into the iris.
Justice reigns from above.
So here you're just chasing their Doom. And it allows their whole team to just walk onto point for free. And yeah. So their Doom's kind of doing what I said to do for you, where you try and go on the back line, and if their Doom chases you, you just have to live. That's all you have to do, and then your team just instantly wins. That's exactly what happened. You chase their Doomfist, and he's doing damage to your backline a bit, while you're trying to do damage to him, and you're not killing him, so you just lose. It's kind of that simple.
Meteor strike.
Very nice.
Heroes never die.
Meteor strike.
Good job. Very good. I like that you didn't focus their Doom, and you won. I mean, it's kind of that simple. You were trying to focus their Doom after ult. Not something... I mean, it's okay to do that. I've had varying success. It kind of depends if their Doom knows that you're going for him or not. Because a lot of the times, you'll try and punch them out of their Meteor Strike when he's charging up his punch, and then you basically cancel his punch. But sometimes he just won't use any ability after his Meteor Strike, like if they're really good. This is like high level mind games. So then he just doesn't use any ability. You punch him, you do 2 damage, and then he just continues to kill your team while you can't do anything. So I recommend not really going for him unless you know you can punish him. Like there's a lot of other things you can go for. You end up trying to go for him, and you end up standing still directly inside his ult. And honestly, you probably should have died for this, but you did not.
Meteor strike.
So yeah, So here, I'm probably just instantly looking at their Zen. I don't care what their Doomfist is doing. You're trying to cancel his ult, but you got caught. And I mean, you did cancel. I think you canceled his punch. Yeah, you did. So that's what I was talking about. Like, they'll sometimes just not use abilities after they ult because they know you're gonna try and stun them out of it. But if they just wait a bit, then they're completely fine. Like, he has a lot more health than you, even though you stunned him out of his punch. So, I mean, yeah, the gist is, just don't look at their Doomfist unless you know you can kill him.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the Bob, this would have been a loss.
Yeah. I mean, you won the first round, but this round, yeah, probably. I mean, with you focusing the Doomfist. You could have gone on their backline and the Bob might not have mattered. You can just kill them all yourself. But I do like that you're focusing the Zen. Even you get punched, your attention is not wavered. You are killing this Zen. I like that. With him dead, the Doom is easy.
Lucio coming at you.
So I think you played this a lot better than the circuit game. You're playing corners. I like that a lot. You're making it hard for them to walk up. Because it's not over. It's pretty much over. Yeah. So I think, I mean, even if you went on a 15-game loss streak, you are definitely improving. I am seeing it. It just, you're kind of changing your playstyle a lot, which is needed, but it's gonna take time to get better at this new playstyle. It's just how it is.
Is your target priority healers and then DPS?
Well, it depends. So, I mean, of course, you do also want to be pressuring their Ashe. I wouldn't worry about their Torb pretty much at all. But of course, you don't want their Ashe just be free shooting. And, like, yeah. So, it's okay to pressure their Ashe, but my main goal would be to be going on their Life Weaver. Like, it's totally fine. Like, if I see them up here, I'm slamming the Ashe or the Life Weaver, or both, hopefully. So you definitely want to be contesting the hit scans, especially. Like, you don't want them to be just sitting on the high ground for free. That's probably priority number one, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if their hit scans are sitting on the high ground uncontested, you need to be the one to contest them. Whether or not their Life Weaver's up there or not. You
Yeah, you said
can't.
that last week, and I definitely prioritize that.
Yeah, that's amazing. I hope I see that. Okay. Anything else before we go?
No, ready.
All right, let's do this.
5.
Okay, so what's going through your mind as you're attacking this?
The first thing I'm thinking of is, are there any dummies that are going to peek where I can get a slam on this wall right here? If there are no dummies,
On the
is
on the
there
wall
anybody where the trees are?
so like here?
Back up a little bit, right there to your left, that wall.
I see. So is there anyone main, pretty much?
Yeah, is there anybody main, and is there anybody on the high ground?
Mm-hmm. I noticed you kind of didn't look at the high ground. And you briefly walked past it, but honestly, you're kind of just waiting. You're not really. You're kind of just sitting at the choke with all your cooldowns, waiting for something to happen.
I'm
Kind of
waiting for
just.
my team.
Well, you don't really need to. You can just either slam on this corner. This is totally fine. I like slamming here, but of course, if there's someone on high ground, you definitely want to be slamming on the high ground. Sometimes you want to just slam on the high ground anyway, even if there's not someone up here. Why is there... Do you see this on my screen? What is all that? From the Torb or something?
Little fairies.
Yeah, I think it's bugged. Huh. So yeah, you want... Like, pretty much their Ashe is peaking. You want to be making it so that they're looking at something other than your Ashe. You're kind of just sitting here, and this is kind of your Ashe's fault, but you're also just not doing anything. So she's like, okay, I might as well peek. There's nothing. You're not going on. I don't want to keep waiting. So she keeps peeking, and she's dead. You might think this is like your Ashe's fault, but they are pretty much just shooting your Ashe. This is kind of why I don't really like just at the start of the fight, just peeking and trying to get your block. You want to be doing something, and then once they start shooting at you, then you can block. It kind of lowers your uptime a lot. So Ashe ends up dying. You probably think to yourself, man, my DPS stink. But
Yep.
you kind of just sat at this corner the entire time and didn't do anything. So this is your fault, to say it bluntly. So waiting for your Ashe, totally fine. Could start trying to go on the flank. I did mention this before. This spot right here is very strong on Hollywood. If you can get up here, their team is gonna all be shooting at you, and it's gonna be hard for them because you can just crouch and avoid it all. But it pretty much forces them all to turn their backs to your team and look at you, and like they're pretty much always gonna back up into this. And then this is a very easy or a very good space for you. You can go up here and punch someone, or So when you're attacking on Hollywood first, I would say a big priority is trying to take this high ground. This is pretty good. Kind of a secret tech. I don't see a lot of people do, but I think it's very strong. You also definitely want to be contesting anyone that's up here first, trying to get them off, and then you can look for it. Another thing is, if they're not playing here and they're playing further back, you can just instantly try and go on their high ground. You don't have to go all the way. But if they're playing right here, this is a good way to get them to get back and look at you and back up, make a lot of space. And what's nice about this is since they're all going to be looking at you, your Ana can sit literally right here behind the cover. It's so easy to heal you here. It's very strong. So I would recommend taking this. To get up here, you just take the elevator. You can also use your slam and punch, extending your height with the cancel, like I said earlier, to get up here. That's fine, but you're gonna be left with no abilities. I would just punch here instead a lot of the time, because if they do end up like shooting you and you get really low and you have to slam out, like you can have your slam, or you probably want it. So I would just, if this is me, the start of the game, I probably just slam up here. There's no one here, great. I shoot there's already a little, make sure my team is okay. Then I try and make my way here, try and, get up here.
And then what's your plan when you're up there? Are you looking for a punch? Are you going to
So-
slam on their whole team?
There's a lot that can happen when you're up here. A lot of times they'll just, even in higher, actually, so I'm playing recover. I have my punch, so I'm looking for an off angle. Okay, I miss. Happens. Don't try and challenge the Torbjorn. He does a lot of damage. I don't know why he's still chasing me. I'm fine. Okay, I'm down by Mora, but I honestly don't care. It gives me time to set up. My team is probably going to play safe. I look to go... See, I'm dealing with the Torb turret. Trying not to take poke. I'm a little stupid, so I missed some shots. And simply, I am up here, and the game is won. Oh. Hold on. Well, okay. Well, you see their Torb gets confused. Their Torb gets confused. Look at their Torb. He's up here now. What is their Torb doing up here? He's not doing anything. It confuses them. Like, why is their Doomfist? You made space. Like, exactly. Like, their Orisa is here. You'll notice she's no longer at the choke. Your team is able to walk. You go up here. Okay, I didn't get. I kind of dropped early. I don't know why I did drop so early. I didn't have any abilities, but if you stay up here a little longer, wait for your punch. You can charge your punch as you're dropping. You can punch them.
Zebra's sick. Zebra's actually nuts.
It's free. Their Orisa dies somehow. Like, how did that happen? I have no idea. You have a Widow who headshot her, but like, stuff like this happens when you just confuse the enemy. You're just you go into their backline and stuff happens. They look at you instead of looking at their tank, and he just dies. I noticed there's soldiers here.
It took like 2 seconds to start moving.
Yeah, this is your elo. This is higher than your elo. Some evasive maneuvers, a little sketchy, but if this is higher elo, I'm gonna respect them a little more, and I'm not gonna instantly drop here and punch, because this is just very scary for me. Like, if this is higher elo, I'm probably dead. Or I'm using my punch to get out here. But since they're missing shots on me, I'm still pretty healthy. So I decided to go for this punch. I kind of forget about the Orisa coming back from spawn, so I get a nice spear to the back. But I managed to escape because I have a plan to get out. Or I can think about one real quick. Okay, this... Okay, I usually say don't blame your supports, but like... Oh my god, please help me.
I mean, every time I die, it's my healer's fault.
Of course. I mean, that is what it is. Like... Please heal me! How does she have the time to do... No, no. Okay, I get it now. I get it. I'm running the game down. I'm a little stupid. It's fine. Like... Yeah, I say it's my support's fault, but really I should be more aware of their Orisa and just simply drop off the high ground. I'm being a bit greedy, staying up on the high ground so I don't have to use an ability to get up there.
That Orisa was definitely thinking. That Orisa was definitely thinking, this guy is not Zebra.
Exactly. You know, it Oh, I think we lose the fight. Okay, so we get another chance at attacking. Let me... Don't get the kill? It's totally fine. You just have an escape. This guy's smart. He took my win condition away. Not really. I mean, it was just kind of random. I mean, if you get up there, it makes it really hard for the enemy team, because they either have to like look at you and ignore the rest of your team, or they're looking at their team and they look so stupid because they have no idea what you're gonna do from up there. You have a million options. So I mean, yeah. So here, you're kind of just super fixated with their Zarya. You kind of just want to ignore her. You realize that or you should realize that their Ashe is up top. Okay, you do. Good job. And that's great. You didn't get the kill? Happens. It's fine. You get the Lifeweaver pull out. That's really good.
Okay.
I would just drop, go here. You don't even have to necessarily take the elevator. You can slam here. You can slam here. This area is very good for you, and you always have this health back to fall back to. Okay, I know that looked bad, and it kind of was, but look at how much space you made for your team. They're all in this little thing. If you live here, you instantly win the fight. Look at your team. Your team is doing an amazing job of taking position. This fight is instantly won. If you just live here, you win. You did an amazing job of going for their backline here. I like this a lot. Like, the execution of it, not great. The idea of it, amazing. Okay, you go on there, Moira, it's fine. You walk in
So I
here.
probably should have.
Yeah.
So back up real quick. So. Okay, so the punches, whatever, but right here, what would you have done?
So here, I probably don't walk into the room, to be honest. It does make a lot of space, because for some reason their Zarya also walks in the room, and they're just all in this room together now. But here, I'm slamming up here. I love this spot. This is my spot. I just slam up here, and you're totally fine. They're gonna be sitting there shooting at you like, what do I do? He's just up there. I can't do anything. I mean, if they take the elevator,
Okay.
you just punch them down. Um, but yeah, that's probably what I would do. You walk into the room, they're really oblivious, so they don't really shoot you. But it makes it so that when they do realize you're in the room, they're all here. So if I were to walk into this room, something you can do is, I mean, you have to think about what's your best exit. What do you think is your best exit?
So my mentality right here is like I'm like target saturated. There's
Mm-hmm.
just so many people that I can't focus on just one person. Do you ever get that feeling?
I probably used to, but not anymore. Because I know I'm pretty aware when I play the game. Yeah, it just comes with playing the game a lot. It happens when you're new and there's a lot going on. Like when I play other games, I got no clue what's going on. When there's a lot of people, I just freeze. Like if I've been playing Deadlock. Like what do I do here with this team fight? There's too many people on my screen. I got no clue what's going on. But you know, as I've played the game more, I recognize what's my priority here. Okay, I see a bunch of people on my screen. I just gotta leave. So what do you
Okay.
think? What do you think is your exit here? What's your you have your slam and your punch in 1 second, less than a second, and your block. What do you think you should have done here?
If I could replay this exact same thing,
Mm-hmm.
I would tell myself to just slow down. I'm at full health.
Yep.
Pick a target. Maybe look at my cooldowns, see what's coming up, and just basically slow down. Because if I would have slowed down and kind of like
Yeah.
assessed what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
I probably would have seen the Weaver at 1 HP.
I mean, you not seeing the Weaver is totally fine. I didn't even know he was there until I backed up, and I was like, oh, okay. But here, they're all pushing you. You basically just need to live. This is kind of like the example with the Doomfist versus Doomfist. You try and get value in their backline, and if their Doomfist chases you, you just have to live. You've done your job. You've made so much space. Um, so let's say you did, instead of attacking them, which I don't recommend because you're just gonna die. Like as you did, you try to fight them and you're dead for it.
I tried to get out right there.
Yeah,
I think I
yeah.
would have.
I mean, you could have you punched her here. I probably would have walked here. And you might have been okay. Um just blocking around this corner and backing up to where your supports can see you. But then you chose to walk back this way. Where they have a billion angles on you. Okay, well, what I'm getting at is you're here. You're totally fine. You have every cooldown. Probably even if I don't know this Life Weaver's here, I just need to live. So, what's my best bet at living?
Probably to
You
back
can
up, right?
Yeah, I probably slam here. Get them to chase me even more. Get them to go to their spawn. Like this is completely winning for you if they chase you to their spawn. You slam here, and if they chase you, they just lost the game. If they didn't, you have an amazing position to re-engage them from. You just punch. You sit here. You see if okay, they're not chasing me. I re-engage with my punch, and they're all dead. So, I probably try and slam here. This is probably the best. You slam on this corner. You get a free Life Weaver kill on accident, and then you go from there. Something else that's kind of viable. You could go here if you're not thinking as well. You could just try and back up through this way. It's totally fine. It's not as winning. But you know, it's okay. You want to get out. And a lot of the times, like, I'm saying slam here, not out here. Because you do want to get damage off your slam, because you get not only damage on the enemy team, but you have shields, so it's harder for them to kill you too. So
Got it.
if
Yeah,
you're
we can move through the game a little faster too.
yeah, sorry. I just this first point is pretty hard to take, so I do want to spend a bit long on this first point because it can be very difficult. I don't know if you've noticed, but Hollywood first, there's a lot of people who just get full held here. Another thing you can do is slam on the ceiling on purpose. It can help you choose where your slam is gonna land. That's just a little thing you can test out. But okay, let's move on.
Enemy turret down.
They're using the elevator.
So there I ignored the Weaver in favor of brawling with the team.
I mean it's
Good or
okay.
bad?
Yeah, I know. I mean, first off, I want to point out how you went up here and look at where their team is. They're not doing anything to your. They're just looking at you, and it's just completely won. Okay. Besides, I'll stop talking about this elevator. But so you go on their back line, you get a punch. They're kind of stupid for peeking you. It's the CeeLo. I probably would have gone on this Life Weaver. The only thing you need to be careful about is him pedaling up. So a lot of times I'll try and land directly on top of him so that he can't pedal away. Something he can also do is dash first and then pedal if they're better so that they can get away from you so you don't also go up the pedal with them. But I'm probably just chasing this Life Weaver. Like I said from the beginning, Life Weaver is your target. If you have the opportunity to kill him, you should definitely try. He also has tree. You probably don't know that, but killing him would be massive value. But what you did isn't that bad either.
Turret.
So after I noticed them tree, I'm probably further just gonna go on their Life Weaver because it's gonna be hard to kill people in the tree. But yeah, target priority. Oh, it was a good try. I like that you get out here. Nice. Good use of the health pack? Almost. Nice try.
In hardship, we find strength.
Okay. You're kind of still doing what we saw in Circuit Royale, where you're just sitting in the open and trying to get your block. As I said earlier, I would like to see you not play for your block as the fight starts. I don't think that that's valuable a lot of the time. And I think it just reinforces some bad habits of just like, okay, you get your block, now you have to think about what to do next. But I would just try and do something and then get them to look at you and then block. So I want you to, I think probably what I want you to work on the most is stop doing this.
Turret ahead.
Because you're just, besides this, you've played cover pretty well. You've played corners pretty well.
Powered up.
But now you're just half HP. Okay, you have your punch, whatever. But it's just not that helpful. And it makes it hard. Alright, they're all focusing you. And you're forced to back up, and it just kind of ruins your cycle of going in. I probably would have liked to see you slam here instead, so that you at least have some space, and you can get healed or go for the health pack. But yeah, kind of slamming out here is kind of bad. But just don't go walking up and blocking at the start of the fight.
Okay.
Because I mean, at higher ranks, they're just not going to shoot you. They're going to know what you're going for, and it's not going to work. And you're also just sitting there not doing anything. Totally fine. I love ulting the turret. Guaranteed value. Okay. This is fine. The only thing is, I don't really like punching down main a lot.
Meteor strike.
You have your empowered punch, and then you just kind of send your punch down main. There's a lot of poke happening right here. Punching down main, not only are you trying to punch people so far away that it's going to be hard to hit them, but you're also just going to take so much poke before you have the time to react to where they are. Like, if you are trying to hit them, you're going to have to like read their movement and everything, and by the time that you're just standing still main, charging your punch, you're going to be 1 HP. It's just not a good time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not my favorite to go for. Something you could go for if they're not paying attention, you could go this way. Like you saw how I did. Or, you know, just go this way. I like this flank a lot. Okay, let's move.
Would you mind if we like watch the whole fight and then debrief after?
Yeah. Sorry. I mean, well, it kind of ended. You capped. Or everyone's dead. But yeah, I can do that.
We lost it in here.
Wait, you lost? I mean, this fight is over, so I stopped it. But how did you lose this? No. No way. You even picked the Moira at the no, you didn't. There's no way. Yeah, you didn't.
No, we locked it in. We didn't
Oh, locked it in. I thought you said you lost this fight. Okay, I like that you're looking to go forward. I would have liked that you just kind of go for it, but you saw a lot of them, so kind of understandable. I like that you're contesting the high ground. This is amazing. Okay, I know I'm pausing mid-fight again, but a small thing, you probably know this, but if you're slamming high ground, you want to slam right as low as you can to just clip it, so that they have the least amount of time to react to you slamming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Just takes some time getting used to. And practicing. So again, you're just looking for block instead of doing something. Nice. I really like that you're trying to kill this Moira. I notice it. I like that you're not
try
targeting.
to get the flash. I hit the Zarya to try and get the flash.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Okay. So here, I know your Zen's kind of being stupid, but I would try and help him a bit. I don't know if you noticed that he tranked and ended his trank inside the whole enemy team, but you kind of want to help him anyway. You gotta help your team out. In this scenario, like, because if he does live in his in the backline here, and you're helping him out, like, it's really strong. Zen is very strong. So if he does end up living here, like, it can be very strong. So I'm just trying to protect my Zen here until he dies.
he should have not ended up in there.
Yeah,
That was-
I
that was-
completely agree. But he did. So you got to make the best of it. Their whole team's going to be looking at him, so you need to try and get value. That's pretty much the gist. He somehow makes it around this corner. This is amazing. Him being here, it's going to have a lot of pressure. There's always half HP. It's going to be hard for them to push him out if you're helping him. So if I see this, I'm either going here, going with him, or I'm trying to pinch. So, yeah. Crash out with
Would you
your
mind
team.
keeping? Would you mind keeping the toolbar lowered so that we could see the cooldowns?
Yeah, sure. I'll try my best. I like that you take high ground. See, your Juno tries to help the Zen, but you're not there, so. Nice. That's amazing. I like that you just get out here. This is great.
We need to take out that.
More of just doing nothing and then using your block. I know you can't hear me mid-game, but I'll just call it out when I see it.
No problem.
Don't do it! Don't do it! No! I like this. I love this. This is amazing. This is a great off angle. That's fine, because they're already looking at you and you're in a good position. So I don't mind that block as much. Nice. You're that much of an issue. That's aura. Nice. I like how you played that fight. Very good. I love this position you took. Very, very good.
You
You're
see, I'm
targeting-
taking cover more.
Yeah, I definitely see it. You're definitely improving. You just don't get discouraged by your loss streak. You know, it happens when you're learning. You don't have to think about the wins or losses. You're definitely having improvement. You're trying to use it for your block.
No, I'm actually timing it so that his cooldown is turrets on cooldown as we engage.
I see. Okay. That's kind of fair. I never do that, but, you know. It's not that bad. Oh, here. I probably would just try and punch the Rosaria in here. You notice she uses a bubble? She uses a bubble. I'm probably just gonna drop down here and try and punch her into your team. If you hit the punch, there's a really good chance she's just dead.
Okay.
More of, or less of slamming in and punching. But I do notice you are not just slamming in and punching as much. That's also very good. Playing cover. I like this. Kind of a bad trank for your Zen, I'm not gonna lie, but there's one small thing. You are tranking?
I'm lagging.
Huh?
I don't know if I'm lagging or you're lagging.
I don't think I'm lagging. My stream doesn't have any FPS drops. I think we're good.
Maybe somebody in chat can corroborate the lag.
So
There we go.
you trank in here. I kind of wish, like, it's not that big of a deal because you're in trank, but I still want to see you take cover because they have Ana. You don't want to You don't want to just be in the open against Ana. So instead of backing up here, I probably want you to take one of the corners because
Okay.
you want to be pushing. I mean, they use nano, so not as much, but you want to try and keep the space because you backing up here pretty much kills your whole team because they're just looking at your team now instead of looking at you.
Okay.
Yeah, if you play this corner, you can punch their Zarya back and prevent her from killing your team. That's the only thing this fight. Other than that, you played it fine. You just backed up a little early.
That's better. Prepare yourself.
30 seconds.
Enemy turret. Don't break charge.
This is also a pretty difficult point, so I want to go over like how I would approach this point.
Okay.
I think I've coached you on this map. So I told you to take high ground. High ground here is very strong. You can just walk through there. Here, you can either drop here, either try and punch their Zarya in. If you notice, she is low on bubbles. They don't have life prevar anymore, so she's not just living forever. But something even better a lot of the time is you just go all the way, and you can try and get a punch on with someone on these walls here. But yes, this point is pretty difficult to take. Yeah, so, but I would have loved for you to see. I would have loved to see you as soon as you got your punch. When with your block, you go on this high ground and you look for a punch. That would have been what I would have done.
Okay.
This is great. I like that too. You slammed to the corner, and you went on there. That's amazing. Oh, you could have got her. You have your ult. You don't need to be worried.
Meteor strike.
Okay, you played the well for the second half of the fight. The first part,
Triple.
you're targeting their Zarya while she has Rush. This is not good because she just gets infinite bubbles in Rush. I would have just tried to kill their Ana right away. You do end up looking at their Ana and she dies, and then the rest of them fall with that. So I notice a trend of when you look at the enemy tank, you lose. And then when you look at their backline, you're winning. I hope you see the same trend as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Evidence by the first game.
We don't need to watch this again.
Ready.
So here is a good opportunity for you to try and bait out the Zarya bubbles. If she doesn't have a lot of energy, it's gonna be hard for her to push. Especially when she's the only one who can get hit by the bubble or by your slam. You probably just want to cancel your slam.
I'm gonna try that from now on.
Yeah, I mean baiting Zarya bubbles is very good. Yeah, I would try and do that a lot. Oh, I would have loved for you to go high ground there. I would have loved for you to go high ground. I know we're still in the fight, but you were thinking about it kinda, or I don't know. You're playing corners, which I love. But you could go high ground here and get a drop on them, and if you land your punch, you pretty much kill them all.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Yep. Pretty much every time you get your empowered punch, try and think about where can I go on an off angle to try and get this punch easily. To get a good punch. I think you try and punch down main way too much. Wow, your sports carry you here. Close. That's good. So, if you see Zarya doesn't, she just used a bubble, you want to keep the pressure on her. You try and punish her when she's not bubbling. I know she probably has another bubble, but you want to make it harder for her to push the next time, so try and force it, you know, go for the punch as she's walking back. Try and get her low, don't just let her go away for free.
Even if I'm thinking, okay, there's no way I can kill her, she has a healer with her and her team is respawning.
Well, you're trying to bait the bubble. That's kind of. I mean, her team's respawning, so she's gonna be more likely to use the bubble and maybe waste it. I mean, it's not the end of the world that you don't do it, but it's just what I would have done. You know, get more damage, you're closer to ult, you're up in people. There's a chance, I don't know, maybe she dies. Could happen. Try not to charge her as well. I see you're left clicking her quite a bit. Okay. You baited the bubble. This is perfect. This is amazing. This block is also good. Oh, do you get it? Yes, you do. Okay, I would love to see for you to try and sneakily go to their back line. This is juicy. Okay, you get forced out, it's fine. It's totally fine that you don't.
Yeah, I just felt like I was taking too much damage.
Yeah, that's totally fine. But if they're not shooting you, it's an amazing flank. But you want to give the opportunity to maybe go for it. So I see you're trying to like poke them out. I mean, I'm sure you know, you can just slam and punch out. That's another way to poke. And then you get your shield and stuff. Instead of just jiggle peeking on main and taking a bunch of damage. It also makes it so that they're looking at you instead of your team. Less chance that your team dies.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. I like this. This aggressiveness is good. Kind of no reason to block here, but their Ana doesn't have sleep, so it's okay. Help your brig. Here I'm Reinhardt mode. I'm standing in front of my brig and blocking. Like, actually. If I see my brig mess up like this, I'm helping my teammate out.
Yeah, I was surprised she went in.
I'm pretty sure she misclicked. But if this is me, I'm walking up and I'm trying to block for her. You don't want her to die. Like, I'd say the only time you like protect your team is when they're actively inting and you can help out. Like when the Zen pushed up with his trank, this is kind of the same scenario. Here, they're all gonna be shooting the brig, so you kind of need to alleviate that pressure, and you might get your block from it as well. So you kind of do it, but you're a little late. Like their brig should have died already. Another spot that's decent to hold is right here. Just want to point that out. You're creating that kill box, sandwiching the enemy team between you and It's fine. I like that you were saving your block because your Brig was shielding. That's good. Your team wins? Holy cow.
Yeah, I think we end up stopping them.
Meteor strike.
So... Okay, Moira's an idiot, but... I was gonna say... With your ult, there's kind of no reason to get a health pack most of the time. You can just stay in your ult for longer. So... That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
I would just try and one-shot someone with it. I like this. We're making it very difficult for them. I don't know if you realized, but they're on a use sleep, so it allows you to go for stuff like that a lot easier. You're making it very difficult for them to push. I love this. Okay, against Maga, you don't want to be fighting him. I mean, fighting him there, it's okay, but you instantly want to go to cover. Because he has his E where he just heals off of you instantly. You want to play cover. Duck behind this car. Okay, but other than that, you play that fine. Nice, I really like that. Okay, I think my 3 things that I want you to work on. As I said before, stop at the start of the fight. You're just walking forward and pressing your block without doing anything first. Like, at least try and slam their Zarya and punch and something before you use your block. You really don't want to just do that. What other thing? Oh, yes. Don't just punch down main over and over. When you get your empowered punch, think to yourself, where is the best place for me to go on an off angle or flank to use this? You, most of the time, don't want to just keep punching down main. When you're here, you punch down main. You're going to have a low success rate of hitting the punch because they're going to be so far. And also, they're going to expect it. So, you know, look for off angles to go on, look for flanks, and you'll see a lot more success. And what was the last thing? I can't think of it. God damn it.
Did it have to do with attacking or defending?
I think it was a general thing. Oh yeah. It's not a big thing. Actually, I wouldn't really worry about this right now, but I'll tell it to you anyway. When I notice you don't really play around your ult very much. It's kind of just there for you, and I kind of have this issue myself. I see this in myself a lot where I don't really play for my ult. Whereas what I mean by that is I don't play extra aggressive when I have my ult, when I should sometimes. Like, at the end, there was no reason for you to play safe. Like, not just on the Ashe, but like, you could have just gone on their Ana instantly too when they're rushing and their Zarya's here. You just go on their Ana, you have your ult. You don't need to worry. If she sleeps you and they target you, you have your ult. You're completely fine. So I would look to be more aggressive and just int on the backline when you have your ult, because you're not gonna get punished. There's nothing they can do to stop you from entering your ult a lot of the time, unless you get chain CC'd, which is not gonna happen that much. So I would just, you have your ult, just send it into their backline, try and get a kill. That's the time to use whatever rollouts or whatever to try and get to their backline and land a punch on the backline and kill them. Because if you mess up the rollout, if you have an escape.
Sweet. All great advice.
Yeah, and I think you're definitely playing cover a lot better. I'm really proud of you for that. I think that has had a lot of improvement. It's the only time you're taking poke is at the start of the fight where you're just blocking in the middle, you know, when you're just sitting down here and blocking and not doing
Wow.
anything. But then after you do that, like, yeah, you're going on good off angles sometimes. I would like to see a little more of that. But I think overall you're definitely having a lot of improvement. So keep it up.
I can't wait to tell my wife that Zebra is proud of me.
Of course. Of course. All right. Any
All right.
what does inting
I have no
mean?
questions, man.
Wait, do you know what inting means? Because I've probably said it a few times.
Yeah, it means just like going in there, spray and pray, and likely dying.
Yeah, I mean it means like intentionally feeding, that's where it comes from, but when I say it, it doesn't mean that literally. It's just like you yeah, you're throwing the game kind of like or not really, but you're I don't know. It's playing like Zebra. Sure. Yeah, you're I mean, it depends in the context, but if you're inting, you're throwing the game a lot of the time.
Yeah, I had the same question as Mondum HS had, which
Yeah.
is like I've been in games where the entire team like is a 5 stack and they're like, all right, focus Doom. And it seems like they shut you down. What do you do?
So yeah, that can be pretty or I don't know what word, I guess unmotivating when they're or motivating if you like because they're all focusing you, they realize you're the threat and you're the issue why they're losing. They're swapping to counter you. I mean, that'll happen a lot as you improve. Um so with that, a lot of the time you just need to, you know, still try and get value in their backline, but you need to definitely play safer. You want to get value in their backline, but live. I mean, it's not you don't change your game plan that much. You just need to kind of play safer and realize, okay, they have a lot of CC for me. They're tunnel visioning me. Try and they're what's good about that is they're gonna be tunnel visioning you and they're gonna waste all their resources trying to get you. So it's probably gonna be easier to bait stuff. It's and like if you dodge it, you can get a lot of value. They're just gonna be looking at you. Your team has free reign, right? So try and play around the fact that you know they're it's gonna be easier for you to make space because they're all just gonna be looking at you. You know, you can
Alright.
go for stuff like you run into their spawn more, take the health back in their spawn. You know, someone's probably gonna chase you, maybe two, and that's big value. So just try and look for your opening, kind of like their starting team comp. This kind of does counter you, but you know you can go on their life favor. All right.
All right, sweet. I gotta go, but I really appreciate you taking the time to do this, and I'm gonna implement all this stuff into my gameplay. Hopefully, you see an
You got
improvement
it.
next week.
You got it, bro. I believe.